All right, so look, GJ, what's going on with GJ? So, as we know, top-down analysis, that's the way to go. So, GJ, first thing we see, the monthly time frame, GJ is bullish. High, 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 low, high, high. Right now, we're settling above here. So, we're obviously hoping that, we get a high, high right from this point right here, this price right here. So, next, the weekly time frame, we do not have a lot of things to do on the monthly time frame. The monthly time frame, as we all know, is just to get the trend. If you can get the direction on the monthly time frame, that's all you have to do. Getting direction shouldn't take you 5 seconds. You should master the market in such a way that immediately you see the charts, you've already arrived at a particular answer. That's how fast you should be. That's how intuitive you should be with the market. So on the weekly time frame, what do we see? We're bearish. Obviously, we broke structure around here. Around here, we broke structure. Then boom, lower high, lower low. Now higher high here. So higher low, we're still creating the higher high, but not yet. So on the weekly time frame, we know we're bullish, so we're good. So monthly is bullish, the weekly is bullish. That's perfect. Now on the daily time frame, now you might be wondering, how did I get these lines, these prices rather? I got them on the daily time frame. I just look left. I don't have to look here. I don't have to do nothing around here. I just have to look left. For those who know how I get my lines, you know how I get my lines. I could explain to you, but that will be in another video. Right now, I'm just gonna give a direction. That's all. I'm just gonna give an analysis, and that's all. So GJ. So moving forward, so right here, GJ was bearish. Now, mind you, a retest, or rather, a pullback on the higher time frames like the weekly and the monthly, or rather, a pullback on the daily time frame could just be a retest, or a break of structure on the day time frame could just be a little retest on the higher time frames. So now, whenever the monthly and the weekly are in confluence, and the daily is not like it was in here, all you have to do is just be patient. Sit on your hands. Like, you just have to. There are other pairs. There are more than 100 pairs for you to choose from. You just have to sit on your hands, wait. So you can see lower low, lower high, lower low. The market broke structure around here. Then we became bullish. Now it is a law. We know this. It is a law that we have to come and retest the left shoulder. We have to come and retest the left shoulder to give us that push eventually. So when the market did this, created this high, 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 low, broke structure. I didn't say, oh, head and shoulders. So I started looking for buys. No, 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 no. Patience, patience. The market went up, came down, retested. Now all I'm looking for right now is the push. That's all I'm looking for right now is the push. And if you look to the left right here, you can see that we're still bullish. Even though we're not done yet with the day, but we can see we're still bullish because we haven't broken structure yet. Now on the 4 hour time frame, I need you to see how I'm going from the higher time frame to the lower time frames. I need you to understand how I'm swift with it. I need you to understand how I'm doing it effortlessly. I need you to see that I'm just every time frame has a law, every time frame has a rule. You should understand that. So on the 4 hour time frame now, the 4 hour time frame and the 1 hour time frame, I use both of them for entries. Now, the only reason why I would stick to the 4 hour time frame is if I have structure. If I have structure, or rather the structure on the 4 hour time frame is the same with the 1 hour time frame, then I stick with the 4 hour time frame because it is more clear and visible. So all I'm looking for, once again, if you remember how we entered this trade on GG right now, we're looking for a break of structure right here, this pullback structure. Now, I understand the 4 hour time frame is still bullish. Why? Because we haven't broken this structure right here. If you zoom in, because listen, you should not be ashamed. You should not be ashamed of nothing. If you have to zoom in, if you have to use a magnifying glass, my people, use it. If you have to, put the computer in your eyes, if you have to enter the screen to see it properly, my people, do that. I beg you, because listen, it's your money at stake. It's your money at stake. You understand what I'm saying? It's your money at stake. So we're still bullish because I've zoomed in and we didn't quite break structure. So we're still, price is still quite above. So now what I need right now is, yes, like I was saying, Now we're still bullish. Oh, so you might be wondering why didn't I go to the 1 hour time frame to look for a bullish engulfing? Now listen, you see the pullback. Yeah, if you've met some people, they tell you, "Oh, I trade the pullbacks," or I sell the pullbacks." There are people who are in here selling, pushing the market down. So I'm saying to you, so even the pullbacks, you have to wait for them to break structure. You have to wait for them to break structure. So it's either you could use your counter trend line or you could use strictly market structure. I use strictly market structure. I don't really have to use the trend line. So all I have to do is wait for the break of structure, a body close above the body right here, and then I set my limit right here. I do not have to wait for a bullish engulfing because listen. You see this right here. This is called the falling knife. This is called the falling knife, or rather, in this case, it's called the rising knife. Listen, whenever the market touches the right shoulder, or rather the left shoulder in this case, it gives big candles, huge candles, Marubuzu candles. It doesn't give no little bullish engulfing and then no. The market moves, it goes without you. So but the only way it works is when you set your it's when you set your it's when you've broken structure and then you set your limit right here, your buy limit at price 196,000 like you see right here, and then stop loss beneath the head. So rather so it's basically head and shoulder and then stop loss right beneath the head. So but in this case I can see that mm, my stop loss is going to be right here and it's going to be so big, and then this is my first level target, and that's not enough for me. So what I'm praying is this. What I'm praying for is this. What everybody should just go pray is that we get some sort of structure of some sort, like if we could get some sort of structure and a break. Oh, beautiful. Then buy limit, stop loss right underneath right here. So I'm saying to you. So that's what I'm anticipating. That's what I'm hoping for. Once again, 1% risk, just how we're doing it. That's how we're getting it. So stop loss right there underneath, stop loss right underneath the last structure. But if the market doesn't give us this structure right here, then stop loss has to be underneath here. Then it's going to be a 1-to-1. I'm not really interested, but we could make it work. Do you know what I mean? So we can make it work. So if I have my stop loss right here, for instance, my stop loss is going to be 1 minute. So everything's about pricing. My stop loss will be right here. If I have my stop loss right there, and it's a 1-to-7, as you can see, 1-to-1 rather, I would likely take it a little bit further. I'll take it right here so I could get that 2-to-1. Set my limit right here on this price so I could get that 2-to-1. But if it gives that structure to the upside, then stop loss underneath the last low, and then I risk my 1%, and that's all. You know. Now listen, it may not be sure, it may not be like a short trade. No trade is about short trade, but you need to understand the fact that the only thing you have in control immediately you enter a trade is your risk. That's the only thing you have in control. It's your risk. You do not have the profit in control because the market could go against you anytime. The market could be one pip away from a TP. You still do not have that in control. Excuse me. You do not have nothing else to control. You do not have the time that the market is going to arrive at the TP in control. The only thing you have in control is your risk. So control that. Understand that. But I like this. I can see it right here. This is nice because this 196000 is nice because we use it right here. We had a bullish engulfing, beautiful. But I'm not gonna wait for an engulfing. I'm just gonna wait for the tap, and that's all. My confirmation is the fact that we've broken structure. That's my confirmation. So you know what I mean? My confirmation is the fact that we've broken structure. I know you may not like it, but you need to understand that trading is not something that everybody's gonna have the same idea over. There's a reason why I don't mind this way. I cannot tell you how I got it, but I got it. Just understand that before I put something into the world, the internet, before I use it, you need to understand that I've done enough work. You need to understand I've done my due diligence. So yes, that's my plan for GJ. That's all. For EU, you know, for EU, I'm hoping we could get a pullback into this level and then sell. Well, that's the only trade that GJ is the only pair that I see with a lot of potential right now. USD JPY is gone. It's gone. Go to the daily time frame. It's gone. So I see you. Have a great day. God bless all of you. Bye.